Seventh grade is that time when kids really move from concrete to abstract. They have some really interesting ways of thinking about things. So probably 90% of my job is figuring out how this intelligent human being came up with what they came up with. So you can kind of Socratically redirect their thinking and having them start to think about more than just that one point of view. Once they find out you're an adult that cares about them, they're very interested in listening to what you have to say, knowing that it's not the only way, or hopefully you're presenting it that way. Common Core was introduced in Ohio about 2011 in terms of where we were going to go with it as a state. And they gave us basically a 2-year time frame to start looking at crosswalks, to start to figure out how we were going to do it in classrooms. And again, my school just looked at it and we said, okay, these are the things that make sense. These are the things that we're trying to do in our school anyway, so why would we wait for 2 years? We didn't have a negative reaction to Common Core at all, because one of the things that we always do in our culture is we look, it's like the research again. It's not that you're going to jump on board of whatever the next thing is, depending on how people want to talk about it, but we're interested in, these things come out for a reason. So you start to look at who's behind it, is there an agenda? How does this fit with education? How does this fit with learning? How's this going to help kids? That's the bottom line. So once you find out how it helps kids and how it fits with what's going on, then you're going to make things happen, I would hope, as a school, to move that way. It's a way of thinking. It's looking at what developmentally makes sense, what kind of skills, how do you ratchet things up in a way that kids can still win. And actually, if you look at the Common Core, a lot of it was about pushing people to actually work together. The integration piece is almost, it's not a subtext to it, but if you really look at how it works, that's what it's about. It's the relevance of how we learn. It's the skill, what are appropriate skills that happen throughout the development of a child. Knowing that kids are all over the map on some of that, which is, the differentiated instruction isn't going to go away. That's silly. So what we decided to do is we were going to start it that year, and we introduced it to our parents. We showed them how it fit with what we were trying to do at our school. They were totally on board. Then we went ahead and started the crosswalk conversations with us and the students, which is awesome. We have a lot of discussion with kids about, okay, so this is what's going on, and what do you think about this, and does this fit with this? And the fact that they're a part of that and own it, it was magic.